Hey yo, how y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. There's a little thing going on right now. I mean, I don't know. I'm getting gang stalked and gaslighted with some fucking shit. Like I keep hearing motherfuckers be saying like, I'm always on the internet. I'm not, the bitch nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. Shut your bitch ass up. I'm in these streets more than Sesame. Like, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You ain't shit. Okay? I did a lot more things than you ever did in your entire life. All you do is nothing. So don't tell a motherfucker that he ain't doing nothing when you ain't doing nothing yourself. You're not an activist, you're not a celebrity, you don't have an opinion, you're not a philosopher, you're not a lawyer, you're not a physicist, you don't have theories, you can't read, you can't write, you're not even good at video games. You suck at life. So don't talk about another nigga that does everything 10 times better than you and looks 10 times better than you when you ain't shit. Like, motherfucker, you need to look at yourself in the fucking mirror. You're in denial of who you are. You talking about me being on the internet, motherfuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Did you see all the fucking magic I did in this motherfucking the last fucking 3 years just on YouTube, bro? Shut your bitch ass up, man. Can you do what I do? No. Shut your bitch ass up. So talking about bitch asses, DJ Academics apparently is back on YouTube, which is completely insane. And not only is DJ Academics chocolate chip cookie Berenstein Bear looking ass nigga on fucking YouTube, but dude is talking about Puff Daddy, Diddy, the diddler, as the internet has baptized him. The internet has baptized Diddy the diddler. Diddler did the diddly did the Oakley Dogley did diddler did it. Whatever. I'm gonna work on that. But okay, so now we got DJ Academics. Because I don't get before we get into this, because I have to talk to the Illuminati for a second, because I feel like the people in the Illuminati are too close. I feel like the people listen too much to what the Illuminati has to say. Right? I am not a dude today, yes, because I'm trying to, be calm, be cool, and shit like that. I still hate the Illuminati, and I don't want to completely give up my fight with the Illuminati. So yes, I do, stay home a lot, and I concentrate on only internet businesses. Right? I don't think is the best thing to do. But personally, I don't think internet businesses is the only thing to do. I think it's good to have an internet business, and I think it's good to have an internet spot and a physical spot, right? It's good to have a virtual address and a physical address. That's what I feel. If you're gonna open up a business, I think it's a better choice to have a physical and virtual address, right? But not everybody has that chance, and not everybody has that kind of money, right? Or it's not everybody that has the kind of smarts to actually do that, because you have to learn what that means. A lot of people have no idea what I just said. And only people that are in business understand what I just said. Everybody else has no clue. This is straight up Chinese. Even the people like DJ Academics, or even people in the Illuminati, what I just said is straight up Chinese. They don't understand this shit. Because the thing you don't understand is that the Illuminati doesn't understand money. They understand fluctuations. They understand how to manipulate people. And that's how they make their money. They don't make money with actual products. They make money with manipulation. So a person that actually knows how to make money and a person that's part of the Illuminati are two different people. It's not the same, because the person that knows how to make money is not going to use the same tactics that the Illuminati people are going to use. Right? Let's like Supreme, right? Supreme is allegedly a company that's super gangster, right? And what I mean by that is they basically hustled their way into success. They stole things from other people in order to make money with it. So basically, like the logos that you always see, Supreme has different logos. That you can buy the normal Supreme one with the red and the white thing, but they actually started out by imitating other logos from other companies and selling those with the Supreme name on the recreation of the logo. And that's how they became rich. People liked it, people loved it, and they bought it and they liked it and whatever. So back in the days, you could have a Supreme t-shirt with like the Mona Lisa on it or some shit like that. It didn't matter. A can of soup, whatever, right? So and that's how Supreme got started. The other day I was watching a video about Arizona iced tea. Gangster company too. This dude sells his shit for $1, and he's not intending on changing. And he's a millionaire, and he's a millionaire by selling his shit at $1, and he's not intending to change anything. He's actually trying to find a way to sell his iced tea for a low price, right? Like he wants people to buy his iced tea for a low price, a good drink for a low price. I'm gonna start buying Arizona iced tea now. I saw this video on YouTube. It blew my mind, bro. I was like, damn, they're pretty cool. I mean, did you know that Arizona iced tea's first drink was an alcoholic beverage? The name of the beverage was Midnight Dragon. Bruh, like yeah, that's pretty badass. So anyways, you need to understand, like, I fight the Illuminati hand to hand on a consistently. It happens a lot. I fight more than regular people do because I'm always getting attacked by the Illuminati. I fight these guys hand to hand, Mortal Kombat style, no fucks given. All right, those niggas can suck my dick with whatever the fuck garbage they're talking about. They want to talk about honor. They want to talk about. I heard some niggas talk about honor, and some niggas talk about me having to prove myself. Garbage, nonsense, bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to do that, I already did that a long time ago, and I won. Anyways, I put you on your ass more than once. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You're garbage and you're trash. And it's not for nothing I call you trash garbage, because you are trash garbage. I'm 140 pounds, bro. I'm 140 pounds and I can put you out. I can put your lights out. Like, stop, nigga. You're garbage. And the only thing you're interested in is pedophilia and rape. You're garbage. You can't fight. You want to fuck kids. You're trash. That's end of story. 2 + 2 is 4, bro. You can't fight and you want to fuck kids. You're trash. You're useless. Why are you even existing? Why do you even exist? Like, what's your point? Anyways, so I just want the people to understand that I will not get into an altercation with these guys unless I have to. Like, because I've did it a bunch of times. My face is all scarred up. I'm not a baby. I'm not a what do you call that? A baby face person, as you can tell. I look like a fucking gorilla. Especially if you look at me this sideways, I got a gorilla ass face. It don't look like that when you're looking at me straight up. But if you're looking at me on the side, I look like a fucking gorilla. And if you look at me straight in the face, you're going to see a bunch of scars. Those from all my fucking fights. I didn't get them from riding a bicycle, you stupid bitch. So, if you start swinging, You can start swinging whenever you feel like it. You're the one that feels like you have something to uphold here, some kind of rapist pedophile thing to uphold here. So start swinging, nigga. Stop talking shit and start swinging. So, anyways, I just want to reassure the people that the Illuminati is in fact lying about me. Of course, yes, nowadays I spend more time working at home than I used to before. I didn't used to. 2 years ago I was working in a fucking fast food restaurant. 2 years ago I was working at a fast food restaurant. A year before I was 2 years before that I was working in a radio. And in between those things, I started my own radio. I was doing my own music shows, my own talent shows. I was doing my own talent shows, my own variety shows. I was discovering talent. I created my own radio station. I had multiple businesses. Yeah, just last year I had like 5 businesses. The year, not last year, but 2 years ago I was running 5 businesses. That's after I lost my job. I was running 5 businesses, man. I was a comic book distributor. I had my radio show. I was creating events. I had my what's it called? My fashion. I had my fashion things that was going on. I had a lot of things. I have a lot of things going on. And, I don't feel like doing those things anymore since my breakup. And right now, these little bitch ass fucking faggots are using normal things in my life to make it seem as if they're trying to change people's perception of me. And you shouldn't let these little bitch ass faggots fucking do that shit to you. Don't let these fucking bitch ass niggas fucking change your perception, bro. Like, I am who I am. I'm Donald Trump. I'm Andrew Tate. We've been through this already. I'm more powerful than you magically than you can possibly imagine. I rule the world. I do whatever the fuck I want. And even in gaming, I'm a fucking god. I play like a god. I've been confirmed that I've been playing like a god by a regular person. There's somebody I was asking. I had to ask, not that I want to, what I mean? But I had to ask, and I was like, do you like the gameplay? The person laughingly said, yes, your gameplay is actually pretty good. Exactly, because I'm a fucking god. Because everything I touch is gold. I do music too. I used to do more music before, but I did music lately. My little freestyle was kind of dope. The freestyle I did last year was kind of dope. I do have a SoundCloud, which I never use. I have a SoundCloud. I never use it, man. I'm not a rapper, but I'm not that bad at rapping either. But I'm not a rapper. That's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to get into. I'm more into gaming. I'm more into, not gaming, but creative things. I'm more into creative things than not that rapping is not being creative. It's very creative, but I just like character modeling and stuff like that, and and anyways, and there's another thing that keeps running on, but this is for more local people. If you're in Montreal and you got an Illuminati little nigga that that's telling you garbage about me, bro, best believe that shit's a lie. Everything that little nigga says is a fucking lie, bro. If this motherfucker sitting there saying, some shit happened to him, he didn't do shit, bullshit, nigga. I'm the only motherfucker, whatever the fuck that nigga talking about, I'm the only nigga in the entire fucking city that did anything at all. And that's a very sad case that one of these days we're going to have to sit down and talk about, because there's a lot of cowards out here. There's a lot of cowards out here, a bit too much, and they're influencing other young men, and they're not even young, just men. Things that assume themselves to be men, right? They're being alleged men. Allegedly men, bro. They're being brainwashed, and they're because dudes, I don't know because women are easy to brainwash too, but it feels like dudes is just as easy to brainwash than women are. I don't think there's a difference between men and women. I think the only difference between men and women is the subject that you want to bring. Like, let's say you're gay and you want to brainwash a dude to be your cabana boy. I think you could do it just as easily as a dude that brainwashes somebody to become a fucking gangbanger. The women and men are easily influenced. They're easily brainwashed, bro. So all these cowards, but the thing is, I don't have a problem with that. I brainwash people too. I'm trying to learn how to do hypnosis. I do a little bit of hypnosis actually, but it's not as potent as like a career hypnosis dude, but it's not too shabby. My hypnosis is not too shabby, so I don't have a problem or qualms into the hypnotizing people, but I'm not a rapist or a child predator either. So the worst that could happen with me is either you become a gang member or you end up being rich because I made you work like 40 hours a week. You know what I mean? But I'm still going to give you a paycheck though. So it's one or the other. Like I'm not saying there's nothing to worry about, but I'm not gonna put you in a weird situation that's disgusting and that makes you feel like you need to go take 5,000 showers and go to church. That's the only fucking difference, and I think that's cool. And that's why I don't have a problem with hypnosis or brainwash. I mean, if you have that power, but that power is in the right hands, which is your hands, whomever you might be, I don't see a problem with that. And it's none of my business. If you create a cult and everybody follows you in your cult and you're not hurting nobody and you guys are just, chilling in your little, thing, who gives a shit? You're not hurting nobody. You're not damaging nobody. Everything's good. It's all good. So anyways, back to DJ Academics. So before it, because the thing is the cowards, because we're talking about cowards anyway. We know DJ Academics is a disgusting little coward, but so let's keep talking about cowards, because it feels like these cowards, because at the end of the day, these cowards, because cowards help other cowards to be cowards, right? So the cowards got more resources than the people that are not cowards, right? And that's bad, because then people that have not committed any acts of cowardism before will befall with people that commit cowardism. And then he's gonna get brainwashed, because he's gonna get brainwashed by the dude's watch, his style, the money, that everything, bro. So he's gonna start doing the same coward ass shit that his friends are doing, and that's brainwash. It's brainwashing. You're showing up stuff. You're showing an image of something that is not, right? It's brainwashing. It's brainwashing. It's influence. You're like men and women are easily influenced, because sometimes we tend to think that only women are like easily influenceable and blah blah blah, and dumb blondes and stuff like that. But dudes act the same way. Dudes are easily influenced, very easily, like super easily. If you know what to say, it's super easy. There's no difference between a man and a woman. You can influence men the same way you can make a dude suck your dick 5 ways from Sundays if you feel like it. If you know how to say things, you can brainwash anyone. You can hypnotize and brainwash anybody. Some people are not susceptible to those kinds of things. I'm not susceptible to brainwashing and I'm not susceptible to brainwashing and hypnosis. It's very hard to me. I try to hypnotize myself sometimes, and it's very hard. It's very hard. It's not that easy to hypnotize. It takes me a long ass time to hypnotize myself, because it's very good to hypnotize yourself. It's very good to hypnotize yourself. You can do a lot of things. But it's hard for me to hypnotize. It takes months, literally, like at least 2 months of straight up. Like I have to, if I brainwash myself, like I could brainwash a person in 2-3 days. Like for real, I could brainwash a person like 2 weeks, bro. But brainwashing myself, holy fuck, that's gonna take so long. At least 2 months. It takes 2 months for me to brainwash myself. Like let's say I want to think about like I just want money. If I brainwash myself to just think about money, holy shit, it's gonna take a lot because I'm not susceptible. I just don't. I'm too cerebral. Like my logic, the logic part of me is just worn. I mean, I heard it's not. It has nothing to do with the logic part, but to me, it feels like my logic is just getting in the way. Like I'm just too like grounded, right? So, but I heard that's not the reason why. I heard it has nothing to do with the logic part, or it's maybe some people trying to make people feel less bad for being stupid. So they're just saying, "Oh, it has nothing, no, it has nothing to do with the logic. Of course not. Of course not." Like whatever. Yeah, but it might be true. I didn't check the science, so I ain't gonna lie. Um, but yeah, so this motherfucker, in case you don't know, DJ Academics is a hip hop journalist. He makes videos about like hip hop mostly. He talks about like trap music mostly and shit like that. But the thing is, a couple months ago, a video came out that surfaced. He invited one of his ex girlfriends to his house and proceeded to let a train being ran on, which was horrible. Like I'm not even trying to be funny because I saw the video and it was fucking bad, bro. It was atrocious. And so he proceeded to let his friends run a train on his ex, and she sued him. And now he's on YouTube while he's getting sued for the horrible shit he did a couple months ago. I don't care if the nigga was mad as girlfriend or some shit like that. I don't care. You just don't do that. And anyway, she mad and you got her to take a plane to come and see you just so she could get raped. I don't know what the fuck she did, but it better had. I hope she killed your child. I hope she murdered your kids or something to do something like that, bro. Because that's the only way I could give an explanation to something like that. I hope she murdered one of your friends or something. Because to make somebody leave their house, take a plane just to be raped, that's shit, nigga. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. And I see these motherfuckers, they're trying to dodge these questions that we're asking, especially my questions. They're dodging my questions by using weird references. I feel like it's like this oh, you're just on the internet thing. That's weird and funny because that's not true. It's recent that I'm on the internet. You don't know me. You don't know who I am. You have no idea who I am. I know you because I see you on TV all the time. You're always on the internet. So I know you for years. I know the DJ Academics is old school. Shit, I didn't use. It's not that I used to like him, but I'm aware of him from ways back. Uh, so I know you very well. You don't know me. You have no idea what I do. No clue. So you're a TV personality, buddy. Watch what you say. We've been watching you a long time. So, anyways, so now he's talking about Puff Daddy, even though, because let me give you some context. I didn't see what happened to Cassie. We saw a video the other day with Cassie and Puff Daddy. Meh, it looked like, meh. I don't know. Maybe Cassie is a stronger woman than she lets on. But the way that they were arguing, I mean, she was not. It didn't look that bad, right? It didn't look that bad. I heard some bad stuff in what he's accused of, but none of those things, all of those, the really bad things are alleged. Like 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Who gives a fuck? I got 1,000. I would probably have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I fuck a lot. I fuck a lot. So having 1,000 baby bottles at my house would make sense, and I don't have to go outside to get some more. That means absolutely jack shit. It doesn't. It means fucking nothing. It means nothing. You got lube shit. I wish I had lube right now. God damn it, lube is fantastic. Like, I man, and motherfucker. I mean, like, I like fucking. And, they only sell boxes of condom. So you gonna find lube and no condom? So everybody fucking raw up in there? Where's the condoms? Okay, the lubes, and it's baby oil. It's not even lube. This baby oil doesn't do the same thing as lube. Lube is lube. Lube is fantastic. Lube is remarkable. If you want to look like those porn stars in the movies, you need lube, not baby oil. Baby oil don't cut it, because the baby oil is gonna dry up. So the baby oil can't be for sex. Baby oil is just baby oil. It can't be for sex because baby oil dries up. Lube doesn't dry up. It stays. That's the point of lube, because it lubricates. It stays liquid and stuff. But baby oil dries up after a moment. After a few minutes, you're gonna like 1,000. That doesn't make sense. If you're doing free carbs, the way that they're, whatever, he got me saying it now. But if whatever the concept of, if I understand the concept of freak offs, if you're gonna have sex for multiple hours with multiple people, you don't need baby oil. You need lubricant. The fuck are you gonna do with baby oil? Maybe he just likes baby oil and he doesn't want to run out of baby oil. That's what it looks like to me. And if not, well, I don't know why maybe he's using baby oil for the anal. So maybe it's for anal, because, I mean, maybe it's for anal. But yet again, why not use lube? Why use baby oil? Or maybe he didn't want to get caught doing the free coughs and it's decided to say, okay, if we buy 1,000 bottles of lube, it's going to look suspicious, so buy some baby oil instead. Which makes sense, because even I'm thrown off the scent. You know what I mean? Like, it's throwing me off the scent too. Like, why baby oil and not lubricant? Get some lubricant, not baby oil. How the fuck are you going to fuck with baby oil? That shit's going to dry up in 5 seconds. Fuck is you talking about? Unless you're doing anal and you don't necessarily need lubricant, the baby oil is going to be fine, right? It's kind of like, you just need to enter the ass, but the anus, the orifice, right? The anal orifice, so the anal cavity. So if you're just trying to penetrate, which could be the case, because there's a lot of gay shit. I heard there's a lot of gay shit, and Puff Daddy kind of gay. So, and baby oil, that's definitely some gay shit to have, because if you really want to have sex, you're gonna have lube. Like, if you're into like anal and vaginal, you're gonna need lubricant. But if you're only into anal, you don't really need lubricant, even though lubricant would be just as fine or even better. But I guess baby oil would be fine, because you don't really need to be all sauced up, because the lubricant will get you sauced up. If you just want to, breach the anal cavity, yeah, baby oil would do the thing, just like Vaseline, and things of that matter, prophylactics, whatever. Anything along those lines, right? So I guess that would make sense. But at the same time, I'm a little bit like thrown off the scent at the same time. I mean, is it just gay stuff? Because why are you doing all this gay acts and only have baby oil? Like, what? Like, what's that doesn't make any sense. I mean, do they get lube later? I mean, cause this is left. So I'm guessing this is leftover things from freak offs, right? So I guess the only, because maybe there was lube, maybe there was 1,000 condoms and 1,000 lube bottles, and nobody touched the baby oil because there wasn't that many gays there that day or something. I don't know, but it does throw me off. The baby oil just throw me off. I would expect lube. If they're doing all kinds of shit like that, forcing other women to fuck dudes and stuff like that, blah, 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 and they're just doing porn, and there's professional lights, and there's professional, I heard there was professional lights and professional cameras, no lube, just baby oil. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That literally doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm listening today. Today was weird because today I've been listening. I've been trying to listen to what's going on a little bit, and it doesn't sound like they have a case. It doesn't sound like they have a case. They're saying that he did this and he did that and he did this and he did that, but they're not saying that somebody is going to tell us that he did this and he did that. They're not saying that we actually saw that he did this and he did that. They're, like I said, the big things are alleged, and then there's smaller things where there is witnesses and but they're smaller things though. Not that I'm saying that's excusable, but when we're talking about sex trafficking celebrities, superstars, forcing superstars to fuck no-name random dudes out the clear blue sky, that's a lot. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. And those things that we all thought was going to be the major part of the case right now is not being the major part of the case. Right now is the smaller aspects that are being the big part of the case. But the case didn't start, the trial didn't start yet or anything like that. So we don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But so far, it doesn't look like they have a case. The baby oil shit is definitely throwing me off the scent. Because I don't understand why you wouldn't have lube and have baby oil instead. Because lube is better than baby oil. And the dude is a fucking billionaire. So I don't know why. And the only reason why you would have that much baby oil is because, and you don't care about using baby oil, is because you're probably into homosexual acts. And the thing is, they recently found a baby. I don't know if there was a freak off. Well, they couldn't have been a freak off this year. Maybe there was a freak off this year. I don't know. But the leftover, it's still kind of weird that the only leftover things from the last freak off is 1,000 bottles baby oil. Those 1,000 bottles baby oil seems to me that those 1,000 bottles of baby oil are for his everyday homosexual acts. I don't think those were for freak offs. I think that's have nothing to do with freak offs. At the freak offs, there's probably some lube and there's probably some condoms. And the baby oil is for when he's doing gay shit that allegedly, apparently, is also consistent. Because there are a lot of people saying that Diddy is, might be swinging for the other team. And a lot of people say it's always been like that, and whatever. I think he's swinging for the other team too, but and I don't want to judge nobody for where their baseball bat, what team they use their baseball bat for or with. That's your fucking business. But like I said, I'm not accusing him of any false homosexual tendencies. I'm just saying, if you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil and not lube, it's for anal. It has to be for anal. And if it's only for anal and there's no lube, it's just 1,000 bottles of oil, baby oil, and no lube, that's because you only doing anal right now. And there's no condoms, that smells like anal like a motherfucker, dude. Unless he fucks all the girls that he fucks in the ass too, and not vaginal. So that's another question that we need to ask. Those questions need to be scrutinized. Usually that's what you do, but the court case didn't start yet. And there have to be like a prosecutor that's not squeamish, because you need to have all these details, because that's what's gonna let us know what's going on. Because because not everybody in this case is gonna be telling the truth, bro. Especially in Puff Daddy's case, man. Come on, man. Hollywood, bro. Beverly Hills and shit, bro. Bad Boy Entertainment, nigga. Like Fast Record, all that shit, bro. MGM, bro. Puff Daddy's connected to a lot of people. So there's gonna be some lies. So and because you know there's gonna be some lies, there's gonna be a lot of scrutinization. We're gonna have to scrutinize Puffy to the best of our abilities. We're gonna need all the singular details. And right now, people are skipping on details. Of course, he just got arrested. He's in jail right now. He just got arrested, and the case didn't start yet. The lawsuits have been filed, but the process, the court case hasn't started yet. So it's funny to me that DJ Academics, whatever the case may be, it's funny to me for now that I've said this about Puffy, mind you, like this dude invited his ex-girlfriend to his house, got her raped by his friends. In the video, we didn't see any video from Puffy actually raping anyone or allegedly harming anyone. Like the hardest thing was that video when she was in the elevator but I don't know, he didn't seem that predatory. I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's predatory. All I'm saying is that video when we see him attack Cassie, his demeanor, like, I look at people's demeanor, right? I'm a CIA agent, right? I work for the FBI. So I look at people's demeanor, the every little muscle in somebody's body can tell you a lot about what's going on, right? Without even saying a word. And the demeanor, the way that his back is curved, the way that his back is not curved, the space between each step, right? When he takes a step, the space between one foot and the other, that also tells you the amount of aggression that somebody has, right? Somebody that walks with their legs wide open is more aggressive. He's going to be a more aggressive person. The person that walks with their legs a little bit tighter is a little bit less aggressive, right? Like it doesn't mean that he's not going to do something to you. It just means it's not aggressive. It's not super aggressive. As of somebody approaching you and they're stretching out their legs, that motherfucker's on some shit, right? And it also kind of leads you to believe that this motherfucker might be crazy because there's too much of a gap in the legs, right? Like when you're gonna go into a fight or you're gonna attack somebody, you don't want both of your legs to be at two extremities. That's nonsense. You're gonna get a leg sweep, or the dude is gonna take advantage. He's gonna kick you in the shins. He's gonna try to take your leg off, because you were too aggressive. So just even that can let you know a lot. And if you look at Puff Daddy, like, he comes out of the thing, his legs, he's not going full predator mode on her. If you look at his legs are still one after the other. He's trying to, it's like he was doing something else and they got into an argument. It looked like they got into a misunderstanding, The demeanor, Puff Daddy's demeanor towards Cassie in one of the assault videos when he was in the hotel by himself, not surrounded by a bunch of people. Allegedly, I'm saying that allegedly because I didn't see if there was other people in the hotel room. I don't think there was, but there might have been. But in the video you only see Puffy and she tries to run away and Buffy goes back to catch her and take her stuff. It is kind of predatory and it could be scary towards a woman, but women should know that sometimes men do act like that, sometimes because we're not happy about, we don't want you to leave, we're not happy, and dudes might act like that. Even good dudes, even I could act like that, dude. And it's not that it's predatory. I still, it's just in my head, I can't understand that the relationship is over, right? So I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep you with me, and especially if I think I can fix the problem, I'm not gonna let you go. Right. So sometimes men do tend to be a little bit aggressive, and that's when the aggressivity is going to come. So you're going to pack your bags, but I know that I can fix whatever the problem is. Let's say the problem was my fault. I know I can fix it. So I'm not going to let you just pack your bag and leave. Right. And I might be forceful, but like I said, it's the way you move towards the person. See, the woman might feel like you're being predatory. The woman might feel like you're being aggressive and stuff like that. But you're a man. You got conviction. You're a dude. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, But for a woman, it might be scary sometimes. Not all women. Some women do understand, does know the difference between like a full-blown argument and a fucking I'll never gonna see you again fucking argument and I'm gonna to kill you argument. Like some women have that experience, unfortunately or fortunately. Some women are aware of, oh, if he acts like that's good. It's not good, but he doesn't want to kill me. But if he acts like this, I'm getting the fuck out the house, So that's a little bit everybody has their bad days. Shit happens. And I'm not saying that's the case for Puff Daddy and shit like that, bro. He might be super fucking guilty. I don't doubt it. I mean, I don't want to say too much, but because it might, whatever. Everything is not as what it seems. Everything is not what it seems, and especially when you got DJ Academics, and that's very sus. That's very sus, bro. DJ Academic, the #1 rapist in the world, comes out because that's the difference. You see now, if you go back and watch like Cassie's video versus Puffy, that shit was still cute. I'm not saying that situation was cute for her. She was probably terrified, and Puff Daddy was probably coked up and acting like a super predator and shit like that. I don't know, because we wasn't there 30 minutes before, when the argument was really on. We don't know what they were arguing about. We don't know what happened, and we don't know what happened after. I didn't see them. Maybe they made up, went to eat dinner, and whatever. So we don't know, right? We don't have all that. I don't have all that information. So, but the difference is when you look at DJ Academics video, assault video, you see a woman, you see guys in the background, you see a woman screaming for her life. You see a woman screaming for her life. She is screaming to the top of her lungs, trying to get some help. You can hear her scratching the floor. You can hear her nails like scratching the floor. It's like she's banging. She's trying to get away from the fucking guy. You can hear it. You can hear it. You even see the girl being dragged from one end of the room to the other, wherever the fuck they were going. And then you see DJ Academic just nonchalantly go to his computer. I think he was trying to turn the sound off, or he was trying to sit down, or try to do his video again. I don't know. The DJ Academic's actually worse than Puffy. And as of right now, DJ Academic is 1 trillion times worse than Puff Daddy. And that might be because of Cassie. That might be because Cassie is too strong. Because Cassie has a thing, as I've noticed, when she is being assaulted by Puffy, yeah, she balls up. You probably noticed it too. She balls up. Like she waits for, she's like, you know, boxing fucking peekaboo Mike Tyson boxing. she does the peekaboo. She goes full blown peekaboo, bro. Like, and that's probably because she expects to get like hit or, you know, punch kick or something. So she's like balls up so that, you know, whatever, you know, so she doesn't get hurt. But that might be her doing her peekaboo Mike Tyson style, or they was just playing. I don't know. It's one or the other. Either that's Cassie's boxing style, or it's not. Like I said, it looks like she's playing. It looks like she's playing, like, you know, and she might not be, right? Because she automatically, every time Puff like goes, she automatically like tortoise fucking turtle shell kind of shit going on. So like I said, it might be because she's too strong that those videos don't look as bad as they actually are, because she automatically protects herself. As soon as, you know, he becomes predatory, she goes like fucking turtle ninja and shit. So it's very different than somebody getting dragged on the floor, screaming for their lives and scratching the fucking floorboards like, no, like. And he's back on YouTube, this guy. So I went on the channel and I asked him, like, so what's up with the rape case? He didn't answer. And then I asked him, well, you know, and then somebody was like, oh, Puffy, they're talking about like Puffy not eating and shit. And the motherfucker was talking about cookies. I was like, yo, yeah, but at least R. Kelly can eat the cookie, because DJ Academic doesn't look like DJ Academic can eat the cookie. I mean, like, cause like I said, like, his friends raped the girl. He comes in. Maybe he raped her too. I wouldn't be. She said that he raped her too. And in the video, indeed, you see him. She's screaming. So that means she's being raped. That means parts of her clothes are off, or else you wouldn't be screaming like that. And something might be penetrating her for her to be screaming like that. Because you know the dudes might be playing too, you know, like, let's die, you know. You know, kind of shit. But no, she's already screaming at the top of her lungs. So that means there's already been some form of sexual deviancy at that time. And you don't see DJ Academics in the room where the recording is being recorded. All you can see is nobody in the chair and screaming in the background. So he might have raped her too, because he comes along nonchalantly like nothing happened, and you don't hear him say nothing to his friends. You don't hear him say, yo, what you doing? That's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. You don't hear his ass getting beat up by his friends, because his friends are bigger than him and shit like that. And that's why they felt like they could rape the girl and shit like that, because they knew DJ Academics wasn't going to do shit. So I don't fucking know. You don't hear nothing like, you don't hear things, you know, motherfuckers falling on the ground and shit like that. No, all you hear is that girl fighting for her life in that bitch ass nigga's house. That's the only thing you can hear. You don't hear DJ. You don't even hear the other dudes. You don't hear the grunts or nothing. But she's screaming like a motherfucker, though. She's screaming like a motherfucker. So there's something going on. There's something definitely going on. And you see her get dragged. So something going on. I don't understand why YouTube would let somebody like, I mean, shit, I don't know, man. Kick let I don't know what's going on with the world today, bro. I don't know what's going on in the world today, man. I don't get it, bro. Like I just this is crazy shit, man. Like that's crazy. That's nonsense. Complete nonsense. So anyway, so I don't know what the fuck YouTube cut people off for less than that. I already lost it. Y'all think YouTube never punished me? I lost a channel already. I had a whole channel before this. I had another channel before this, man, with a bunch of videos on it. A bunch. At least 100. More than 100. At least 200. 200 videos on that motherfucker. That shit got shut down. For what? Some fucking nonsense. Nothing. Like, it was like hate speech. It was like some form of hate speech, some bullshit like that. I got 3 flags for bullshit. I was talking about the Illuminati and shit, man. Like I didn't do no goddamn hate speech, man. Bullshit. It was just Illuminati shit. So I got one channel taken down. So like that's kind of weird that YouTube would let something that insane and that crazy be online. Because usually you hear shit like that from Facebook. Facebook, people getting shot on Facebook all the fucking time. Like, people get shot on Facebook, man. People get shot on Facebook all the time. People, killing themselves on Facebook. That's the type of shit you see on Facebook. But DJ Academics, man, and that shit, that shit was horrible. That shit was horrible, man. Like, that shit was bad, bro. It was bad, man. It was bad, dog. And yeah, so I asked him a couple times. He acted like he didn't see it, which he probably did. They just dodged the question completely. And even the people in the lobby, which I will be cursing. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna curse all these motherfuckers. It's on YouTube, so I can take my time. I can curse every one of them. I don't care if it takes 6 years. I'm gonna curse every one of those fucking disgusting piece of shit that that watches that motherfucker, including him. So so yeah, man. I'm just very disappointed. I'm just very disappointed, man. I mean, I'm not that disappointed. I'm not that disappointed because the reason why this guy, I feel like the reason why this nigga is going under the radar is because nobody knows him. And that's okay with me because I hate this guy that much that it actually makes me happy that no one fucking cares about him. That's how much I don't like DJ Academics. And I hated DJ Academics before he raped a person. I just didn't like him. I started hating him. You know when I started hating DJ Academics? I started hating DJ Academics when I understood who DJ Academics was. When I understood that DJ Academics was a shill for the hip hop industry, that's when I was like, fuck this guy. Because when you're a shill, it's like being a yes man. You're never gonna give an actual real opinion about the shit. And the hip hop doesn't need a bunch of yes men. There's already a bunch of yes men. And that's not what hip hop needs, bro. Hip hop don't need a bunch of yes men. And I understand you gotta progress and gotta change and shit like that, but at the end of the day, I don't see anything wrong with not being the shield, especially in hip hop. Cause we spent a couple years not being shield and accepting people in hip hop, and now instead of having actual rap artists, which actually never existed. We never actually had any rap artists. It's always been the same people that's been rapping forever. So, and these new kids are just fucking test tube babies and fucking, immigrant, fucking child trafficked. They're fucking child trafficking victims that they turn into rappers. Like, there's never been an actual rapper. That never actually existed. Even Tupac was fake. Everybody's fake. Biggie, Pac, Jay-Z, all these guys are fake. Every one of them. The 50s fake. All of them are fake. The only motherfuckers that are real are the producers. Those motherfuckers are real ass niggas. Suge Knight, unfortunately Puffy, Suge Knight, fucking the Rap a Lot record dude, Prince J Prince, those dudes are real niggas. Those are the real niggas. Those are the dangerous cats. But most of these rappers, the test tube babies, man. Like the test tube babies or basically Mexican illegal immigrants. They're most of these rappers are the American equivalent of a Mexican illegal immigrant, bro. It's the same fucking thing, man. It's like a boys band. Hip hop is like a boys band. It's like Backstreet Boys. It's made up. They just put a nigga in clothes and then they sell an album. It's the same shit. There's no difference. There's no difference between the hip hop and pop and whatever. It's all the same people. It's all the same thing. It comes from the same place. So it's like kindergarten. Anyway, so back to what we were saying, DJ Academics, and I'm surprised. Like that's when, but anyway, like that's when I hated DJ Academics, and I understood that he was the kind of guy that is not going to give an actual experience musical opinion about the culture. He's just gonna be a shill. It's gonna be like, oh, this guy's new, make way for the future. That's the future, garbage, 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 and nothing has anything to do with actual talent, the actual music, the actual message, what they're gonna do, where do they see themselves in 5 years? What's the next album gonna be about? What's this album is about? And then he's not gonna do all that. Of course, he's gonna surface flow that shit, but he's also going to push the agenda because there's some rappers nowadays that are not good. There's some rappers that are not fucking good, and those guys, like Playboy Cardi, right? Garbage. He's garbage. It's trash. It's trash. It's garbage. And I'm sorry. I appreciate your grunge style and your eclectic grunge style that you're taking. I appreciate it, but you suck. As a rapper, you suck. And he doesn't even rap anymore. Now he sings. So I can't even call it rapping. So you have to understand there's people like DJ Academics that are there to promote these people, that are there to make sure that these people have a platform, to make sure that their platform is pushed forward, right? Because then when you have like Ebro in the morning, people like Ebro in the morning, if you go to Ebro in the morning show, he's gonna tell you that shit is not it. It's not hip hop. It don't sound like hip hop. He's gonna tell you that shit ain't. I don't think that shit ain't. That's not Tupac I'm listening to, bro. That's not Tupac. That's not Kodak Black. That's not nothing, man. You gotta give me something. Like, you can't go with these new age, virtual CD type shit, AI cartoon music that they doing. You know what I mean? Not everybody can digest that, bro. But some people will, if enough people believe in it. So that's why shills are important. That's why people like DJ Academics is important, because those guys create a narrative that make it seem as if that sort of music or that sort of movement is good when it's not, and nobody likes it. But you don't know that nobody likes it, and you don't know that it's not good, because this nigga is generating enough influence, enough traction to make it seem as if people actually like that shit. And since you're human and you don't want to be left out, you're going to act as if you like it too, when actuality nobody fucking likes it, and you end up being the only motherfucker that likes it. But since you like it, other people are gonna act like you like it because they never heard that shit before, and you heard that shit before, and they don't want to be left out either. So they end up liking the shit that you don't like. And you think that you like the shit, you're doing a good thing because you thought that they liked the shit before you did, but the only reason why they like it is because you like it. Stocks, people, stocks, stock market. Look it up. So, anyways, you do understand stock market is all about emotions, right? So, anyways, man, and no, he's not an important person. Of course not. DJ Academics is not an important person. DJ Academics is somebody that should get rid of, that we should get rid of, and he definitely shouldn't have a YouTube channel after raping his ex-girlfriend. I love my ex to death, and she's fake. She's not even a real ex, but in my head, she was. I still love her. I'll never talk to her again, but I love her like a motherfucker, man. I would never do something like that. Even the mother of my child that's literally out here trying to kill my ass. I don't hate her. I despise her, but I don't hate her. Like I don't think of ways of, conjuring revenge on her, right? Like I'm not like she does. She does. She sits in her house contemplating ways like a supervillain on how to get revenge for I don't know what on me, right? For absolutely jack shit. So, but I don't do that. I don't sit at home. That's her fucking business. And that's how much I like her. That's how much I like her. Like I literally, like a dad loves his daughter. Like I let her try to punish me. Like I don't even try to stop her. Like, I don't fucking care. That's her business. If that's what she wants to do with her life, that's what she wants to do with her life. I'm not gonna all the time accept all her for assailments, obviously. But I don't think what I'm trying to say is I'm not sitting here like a supervillain trying to think of ways on how to get at her. Even though my baby moms might fucking deserve it, pardon me for saying, but no pun intended, no offense meant. But at the same time, I don't do that. I'm not gonna think about doing that. I'm never gonna do that. I'm not just no, and if it happens, it's by mistake. Like I didn't invite you over and stuff like that. No, you knocked out my door one day and it was the wrong day, wrong time. I didn't invite you, make you take a plane and stuff like that. And then my ex-girlfriend, I don't, she's a gang stalker. She's Illuminati now. I feel betrayed like a motherfucker. I was feeling betrayed way before I even knew she was a gang stalker, or way before she even came to Canada. I already felt betrayed by her. But I tried giving her a chance, and I love women, and I love women naturally. And so if I love you, that's like overkill, right? Because I love women, whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's like, so if I actually like you, if I actually love you, that's like that's way too much. That's too much. That means like you're off limits. Like I'm not gonna hurt you. So in my head you're off limits. Whatever. If you put yourself in danger and you die, that's your fucking business. But me, I'm not gonna hurt you. Not on purpose. I might do a curse here and there. I ain't gonna lie. I might try to curse your ass, especially if I know you're attacking me. I might, of course, or if the situation demands for it, if the situation demands for some kind of revenge, yeah, but it's not because I want to, it's because she wants to, because women are crazy, right? Like when women think they can walk all over you, they will. They absolutely. That's the first thing. If a woman thinks she can walk all over you, that's the first thing she's gonna do. I don't know why. It's just like that. That's just life. So yeah, sometimes maybe the situation would ask for vengeance or whatever, something like that. Some kind of get back. Yeah, in those situations that's excusable. But but nah, I'm not. If she's crazy, you crazy on your own. If you crazy in your house, you crazy in your house. I don't give a shit. As long as you don't fucking bring that crazy over here, I don't fucking care how crazy you get in your fucking house. Like I don't, you know what I mean, bro? Like, as long as you don't bring that crazy over here, I don't give a shit what you do in your fucking house. I don't care what kind of plans you built, but whatever. I'll figure it out when I'll cross that bridge when I get there. And you want to know why? Because I love you. Because I used to love you. Because my penis used to enjoy the honeydew that came from your womb. So I don't feel that you feel like attacking me. That honeydew that was dripping from your walls does not give me the feeling of wanting to murder you. And I don't understand dudes that feel like that. It's like, what, the honey's not good enough, bro? Like, I don't understand. Like, what kind of honey? You want some super ultra honey, bro? Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but that shit, I don't know. Like, I want more honey. I don't want less honey. I don't know, man. And sometimes it's impossible to get more honey. Sometimes the honey doesn't want to be your honey anymore. So, and it sucks for you. And there's nothing you can do about it. But, and that pisses me off. But at the same time, like, that doesn't matter. Like, what the now that you lost a little bit of honey, now you're back to square one. And square one is how to get more honey. you know like, so now you go back to the beginning, and now you have to rethink on your strategy on how to get more honey if you like honey. But apparently a lot of dudes don't like honey, because the way dudes be treating women out here right now nowadays, it doesn't look like they like honey. And it doesn't look like women even recognize that they have honeydew dripping from their womb, their bodies, because they're walking around and hating on niggas too. Everybody's hating on everybody. This shit's fucking crazy. Shit is fucking crazy. It's insanity is what it is. So anyways, so yeah, I'm shocked and appalled that this chocolate chip Berenstain Bear, sorry excuse for a recovering drug addict called DJ Academics has a fucking YouTube. It's still up on YouTube, bro. And at least if he wasn't, that's the worst, because we just had this whole conversation here. We just had this super intellectual, super interesting conversation right here that brings up a lot of questions and a lot of controversy here. But you have to understand, this motherfucker is on YouTube right now as I speak. Not as you watch this video, but as I was speaking, he was on YouTube, and dude is making a video about Puffy, when what he did is technically, relatively, allegedly, presumably 100 times worse than what Puff Daddy did. You ever seen a piece of meat getting thrown at rabid dogs? That's basically what he did. So I don't know if people, I don't know what's going on in people's heads. I don't know if like people are just slowly losing their minds, losing their sanity and shit. But I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how after seeing something like that, you feel like giving this dude a channel. I mean, mind you, we just spent a whole year trying to bring Donald Trump to jail for having consensual sex with a porn star. My man. Consensual sex with a porn star. We try to throw a man in jail for consensual sex with a porn star. Now, you know people in the jury was gay. You know half of the jury was gay. Because there is no masculine male man that is going to be like, send this fucker to jail. If a motherfucker tells you this nigga had consensual sex with a porn star, this motherfucker be like, what, you telling me the porn star wanted to fuck him? And you be like, yeah, man. Oh, man, that nigga's the Dawn. Fucking right it is. You know what I mean? That nigga the Don Juan, bro. So half of that jury was gay, or probably more than half. You know, of course he didn't go to jail, but he still got accused and he still was found guilty. Man, of course he's guilty. That's stupid. That doesn't mean anything. Yes, I did have sex with her. Of course I'm guilty. If you're charging me on the basis of if I had sex with someone, yes, I did. I'm not gonna lie. I'm under oath. And she's right there. So I can't even lie anyway. Because if she says that we had sex, then we had sex. And I don't have a problem with her saying that we had sex because she's pretty and she's a fucking porn star. As a matter of fact, if I wasn't married right now, I'd fuck her right now. Right on that goddamn fucking tribunal hall. So anyways, and that happened to Donald Trump and this dude, and we literally have video proof. This woman was not lying. And I think she did file she got DNA and her and DJ Academics DNA was in her. And maybe she froze a cup. Maybe she might have froze a cup, but that's a weird predicament. Like she froze a cup, she goes over there, she starts screaming. The two dudes start raping her because she got the DNA from someone else. She got DNA from two other people, I think. So I don't know, like she coincidentally knew that DJ Academic was gonna call her, so she kept a cup of him and two of his friends' refrigerated sperm and then inseminated the refrigerated sperm from DJ Academics and two friends in herself. I mean, I'm so it's not just Puffy that needs to be taken down. You know, there's a lot of people, and I understand that right now they're going for high profile people, and DJ Academic is not a high profile person, but he's horrible. He's just as bad, and he has a little bit of influence. So I think for somebody that's influencing the next generation, I think this would make it a high profile thing too. I think it's a higher profile because when we're talking about YouTubers, we're not talking about music producers and shit like that. Because Puff Daddy is a high value target in the music industry. But if we're talking about YouTube, that is a high profile character. DJ Academics is a high profile character if we're talking about YouTube. So taking him out is a good thing. And I mean, is it? And that's another word. That's another question. That's a philosophical question for the young minds, for the older viewers or the younger viewers out there, the ones that can think, the ones that have a brain on their heads, because not everybody has one. But the people that have a head on their shoulders that can think about this. Is it really the time? Pardon my language, sorry to be so offensive, but it's at the end of the day, there's not much I can do about that. We are living in the world of idiocracy, and there's not much we can do about that. People are getting stupider and stupider by the second, and they're doing dumb shit, and they think stupidly, and they're really fucking, people are really fucking stupid. Not everybody, but people are really getting fucking stupid nowadays, and it's getting quite ridiculous. Actually, it's getting to a point where it's absurd. Like, people are wondering if they should vote for Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. That's because you're fucking retarded. I mean, like, what kind of fucking question is that? I mean, like, no, for real, bro. That's not a question. If you're asking yourself that question, you don't need to ask yourself the question. And I don't even think, if you ask yourself that question, then your problem has nothing to do with Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. Like, you have a personal issue, and you need a neurosurgeon or a neurologist or a therapist or a psychologist. You need somebody that knows something about brains or personality. Like, if you don't know who to vote for, that's what you need. And to me, of course, I'm not a doctor, so of course I'm gonna use words like stupid or dumb or retarded, because I'm not a doctor. I'm not a neurosurgeon. I'm not a neurologist either. So don't take my word for it, and don't be offended by it either. Because like I said, I'm just a regular person that's just seeing. Well, okay, I'm a little bit more than a regular person, but I'm looking at what's going on, and I'm pointing out certain specific situations, and that's all I'm doing. If you feel offended by it, it's completely normal. I completely understand, but I'm not gonna sit back, relax, and not admit to myself that I'm living in a world that's looking a little bit more like a version of George Orwell's 1984 and that stupid fucking Chief Camacho movie, Idiocracy, which I do like, but that movie scares the shit out of me because it's becoming realer and realer by the second. And like, it's very scary shit. And people are very into their trying. I mean, people are being desensitized. They feel like women are desensitized. Women are desensitized against violence that's being done to them. It's at a point where if you fight for a woman, it's not the dude that's gonna fight you. It's the woman that you're trying to protect that's going to fight you. Shit is fucking crazy. Just like my fucking ex-girlfriend, she got horribly attacked, savagely, brutally attacked. But she doesn't hate the guy that attacked her. She hates me. But I saved her life. I saved her life. He brutally attacked her. I saved her life from him, but she hates me today. Like, bro, like what? What the fuck is going on? So people are getting stupider and stupider by the second, and that shit is real. That idiocracy shit is real. I mean, look at Joe Biden, George Biden. Look at Joe Biden. That's Chief Camacho right there, man. Joe Biden is Chief Camacho. Go watch Idiocracy. Chief Camacho was played by Terry Crews. Terry Crew in Terry Crew. You know who Terry Crew is? Shit. That was Joe Biden. That wasn't Donald Trump. But I know a lot of people, including me, that thought that if that shit would have happened, Chief Camacho would have been Donald Trump, though I ain't gonna lie. He sure showed us. He sure showed us, bro. Like so, but nah, bro. Chief Camacho was Joe Biden, bro. That shit's real. That shit's becoming real. Shit, I'm the smartest human on the planet. Fucking Stephen Hawking died. Stephen Hawking died, bro. He was the smartest person on the planet. Now I'm the smartest person on the planet. And that shit scares the shit out of me because I'm not that smart. That shit scares the shit out of me, dog. This is how stupid we've become. I'm the smartest person on the planet. Shit is bad. If I'm the smartest person on the planet, shit is fucked up, nigga. Shit is fucked up. And of course, I'm the smartest person on the planet because I'm the only motherfucker who cares about anything anymore. So all these people are just getting stupider and stupider because they don't know shit. How can you know something if you don't know a thing? You can't know science if you don't know science exists. And that's what happens when you don't care about nothing, then you don't know nothing. How can you know something if you don't care about nothing? You don't know anything. You don't care about it. So you're stupid. You're retarded. So people are getting stupider and stupider by the seconds because they're caring less and less. I'm desensitized. I'm jaded. I'm desensitized. You're getting stupider and stupider. You're going to get stupider by the second. You're actually going to get stupider by the second. So, and I'm not saying that's the reason why. Yes, I am saying that's the reason why. Yes, absolutely. That's the reason why people like DJ Academics are still have a platform. It's because of stupidity. That's the only reason. Is because people are stupid. And yes, you are stupid because you don't care. You said it yourself. You don't care. So if you don't care, that means you don't know a lot of things. Because not caring about one subject is actually going to hinder a lot of surrounding subject around that subject. So if you stop caring about one thing, you're actually gonna stop caring about a lot of other things. And you're probably already going to start to not care about other things because there's probably some specific sensitive surrounding subject. Like, let's say, I don't give a fuck about rape. Well, inadvertently, that also means you don't give a fuck about women. So you don't know what rape is, and you don't know what a woman is. You might think you know, but not even, probably not. Probably you just hang around with dudes and you really don't want to think about women at all. There's some dudes like that. There's some dudes that don't think about women at all. Zero. And they just hang around with dudes and they don't care. So that means there's a lot of shit that they don't know. Not that I'm saying that that's a bad thing. That actually could work out to your advantage. But you have to understand the point I'm trying to make here is if you stop caring about one thing, the variables around that thing are also things that you're also not going to be aware of. Like you can't be like, I don't care about women, but I know about rape. It doesn't make any sense. You might be aware rape exists, but you don't know what rape is because you don't know what a woman is. So you're basically not even aware that women's are the victim of rape at that point because you don't care about the subject, right? And that's what we're doing right now. Right now, people are trying to not care about things. And I think it's time to start caring about things again. I think we spent enough time not caring since back in the MTV generation. We started not caring back in the MTV generation. Now it's time to stop. Now it's time to start caring again. It's time to start caring again, because now there's too many. There's too DJ Academics is one rapist on YouTube. Too many. And there's a lot of these guys. I mean, like, look at Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, one of the most successful YouTubers of all time, next to PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye and all those guys, right? You know, but Mr. Beast has some pedophiles on his team. Mr. Beast hired a pedophile on his team, and I'm like, I mean, okay, you want to give a second chance, but that's not your business. That's not your fucking business. So the people, if a convicted, this nigga actually went to jail. This nigga actually got arrested for child sexual assault, bro. That dude was working for Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast knew about it. There's a video, and there's dudes coming out, and he's in distress. The dude that came out to say what's going on, he's in distress because he don't understand what the fuck going on. Why did he hire a child predator to work with? Because at the end of the day, it's not your business. I mean, if let's say you're a good guy, you want to give people a second chance, that's fine. Give him a job somewhere else. Get him a job where people can keep an eye on him. Don't make him work with you where he's going to be able to access or the freedom to go around and touch people's kids. He might, dude could have just like pump faked Mr. Beast, and then, right, like just use that as an excuse to kidnap a kid and then just flee the country with the kid. He could have pump faked, bro. And the worst part is there's some fucked up shit going on with Mr. Beast too, because the motherfucker had like a picture of his niece's. He had a picture of his 12-year-old niece naked in his house. That was drawn by the pedo guy. The pedo guy does artwork, and he made a picture of his 12-year-old. So I'm confused on how he was able to do that 12-year-old's picture. And this is Mr. Beast. This guy's supposed to be a bajillionaire. That's the same dude that said that he could cure blindness. Like he had a whole arc where he was acting like Jesus and shit. That was weird. And now we got DJ Academics, that's a full-blown certified rapist. This shit needs to stop. I'm caring. I'm gonna start caring now, bro. I'm gonna stop not caring, and I'm gonna start caring now, man. Cause this is getting absurd, man. And they're picking up trashing too. Like these little guys, these little soulless, disgusting slugs, scumbags, are picking up some traction now, because but at the same time they're not picking up traction. It's difficult to say. I don't know who's gonna come out on top here for once, man. And whichever horse finishes the race, one thing's for sure, I'm staying with the horse that's not Illuminati. Like, I'm staying with that horse, and I'm not staying with that horse because I know it's gonna win. I'm staying with that horse because that horse has the same values and principles that I have. I don't fucking care if this horse loses. This horse has the same principle, convictions, and values that I have, so I'm staying with that horse. Like, it doesn't matter if the horse ain't got no money, or the horse, he's running on two broken legs. I don't give a shit, because I'd rather be with this horse, because that horse over there be doing shit that I'm not into. I don't want to rape a girl. I want to fuck a lot. I mean, if you want me to be honest, I want to fuck until I pass out, but I don't want to rape nobody. Not in a way that's hurtful anyway. I mean, we can have fantasies, we can role play. I like role playing. I like BDSM and role play. Allegedly, from what I took a psychological test the other day. Apparently, I like BDSM and shit. I didn't know that. So, so whatever. I guess I like BDSM and shit, and I guess I do, and I guess I do, and and role play and shit like that. But but that's about it, and that's sexy and kinky and stuff. But I don't want to hurt nobody, bro, and I don't want to fuck no kids. I don't want to breach any kids' anal cavities. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that should happen. I mean, like, there's little boys that are victim. Little boys don't have vaginas. People keep forgetting that shit. Everybody's like, oh, it's just sex, it's just a vagina. Yeah, but what about the boys? The boys get fucked too. Justin Bieber Justin Bieber went through that shit. Justin Bieber doesn't have a vagina. Meek Mill doesn't have a vagina. Not that I care about Meek Mill and shit. I care more about Justin Bieber than Meek Mill, but Meek Mill is a dude. He doesn't have a vagina. Where do you think the penis is going? I'm jaded and I'm desensitized. Alright, cool. But where you think the motherfucker's penis is going though? It's one thing if it's a little girl. At least a little girl does have a vagina. But what about the little boy? What do you think? Do you really think that's healthy? You think that's natural? Does that look natural to you? You think so? People are dumb nowadays, and I'm not talking about you, my viewer, but I want you, the viewer. I don't want the viewer to be as cynical as I am. I want you to love people because through loving people you will gain power. Don't listen to my cynicism because I have a lot of reasons to be a cynic. I come from the bad side of the track. I was not born with a silver spoon in my mouth like these Illuminati people that was trying to make you believe that they're the ones doing everything where they're just cowards that never actually had to work or do anything of any great value for anyone ever in history. But I had to actually work for money, and I actually had to do things that I'm not proud of for money. Shit fucking happens. So, and I had a normal progress as a normal human being too. I had my bitch days. I had my emo phase when I was very young. When I was young, I had a whole emo phase. It was very, very dramatic. So it really was. Um, and I was a fighter, I was a bully, I was a victim, and today I don't need none of that shit. And that's why I'm on the internet all the motherfucking time. I don't need to fight nobody, bro. I don't need to do a goddamn thing. What I say goes, because I already did everything. You're just a coward and a rapist. I actually did everything. Fought a couple people, got into bar fights, fought for myself, fought for other people, fought for family members, fought for this, fought for causes I believed in. I even fist fought people because of voodoo. I fist fought people because of voodoo. I fist fought people because of Christianity. I used to fist fight motherfuckers for Jesus. I used to fist fight motherfuckers for voodoo. Both of these niggas are bastards because they just, turned their backs on me for God knows fucking what reason, but whatever. So fuck both of these motherfuckers. But, like, and now that I'm a demonologist, I understand I don't have to fist fight anybody. Shit, I shouldn't even be fighting mentally, let alone physically. Because that's not what Lucifer wants for you. Lucifer wants you to live your best and most magnificent life. He doesn't want you to just go out here and risk your life for no fucking reason. As a matter of fact, because he's going to give you ways to do that. Like painting is good. I understand why people paint. It's good. It's healing. It heals your life. It can heal your entire life. And you learn that from Lucifer. You don't learn that from Azazel and Baal and shit like that. It's Lucifer that teaches you that because he's a Zen master. Lucifer is a Zen master. Lucifer is a Zen master. Lucifer is the best at everything. He's a master of all trades. That's why he's omnipotent. That's how he became omnipotent. That's how he became Superman, the Ubermensch, the highest form of evolution, the homunculi, a titan, colossus, call it whatever you want it. That's Lucifer, the atom, the man of the atom. So painting is good. Painting is a good way to kill someone. Painting is a good way to murder everyone that pisses you off in your life. It's a good way of chopping heads off. So I don't have to do this. And I'm not gonna act like I'm doing this out of the goodness of my fucking heart. I want to do it because these guys suck. I fucking hate them, and I don't have a choice either because they attack me as much as I attack them. They don't do it. They do it in real life. So I have to do it online, right? They can't really they can't attack me. If they could attack me online, they would. But my channel's not big enough, and I'm not popular enough. But if I was popular enough, they would attack me online instead of attacking me on real life. But right now, because of the things I say and the things I do, they have to attack me in real life so that I can't do videos like this on YouTube. So and when I say attack me in real life, I put it mildly. It's more nuisances and annoyances, interference, which are quite prevalent because if they were not, then I wouldn't be talking about it now, would I? Um, but nevertheless, I mean, it's like I said, is it don't take it too personally. Don't take it too personally. Like I said, you don't have to be as cynic as much as cynic as I am. I would suggest to like people more because that's a source of power. When you are capable of forgiving yourself, when you're capable of forgiving others and stuff like that. And not that I'm saying that you need to forgive others or something like that, but and it's better not to think about like forgiving others. Don't even think about it. Just like people. Just like people. You don't have to hate them. You don't have to have the same vision I have from people. I feel that way for different reasons, and I understand that most people have never been in a situation as severe as mine. And because of the severity of my situation, this is the reason why I act the way I act. This is the reason why I think the way I think is because of the severity of the situation. But if the situation wasn't this severe, I wouldn't act like that. I would like people. I would love to like people, which I can't. But I would like to love people because I understand how much power there is into liking other people. Because other people are you at the end of the day, right? So I understand how much power there is into liking other people, but that's not my path. That's not my road. My road has already been paved and already been chosen. And I will act accordingly, and I will act accordingly, but I will not encourage somebody to hate everyone when the first step to your evolution, the first step to gaining more spiritual strength is to accept other people too. You have to absolutely accept other people is fucking important. But I already went through that, so I don't need to do it again. And I'm not using that as an excuse for my cynicism. Like I said, the reason for my cynicism is because of past traumatic events that might or might not be over today. And that's the reason, that's the cause of my cynicism. But apart from that, I wouldn't, I wouldn't be a cynic. I don't believe in cynicism. I don't believe that cynicism is the best course of action, because cynicism is I feel like it's for people that don't believe in magic, kind of, or that have a less positive outlook on magic if they do practice magic or not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying, because the thing is, I know that sarcasm isn't good, because you're reaffirming something negative as something positive. So you're going to get the negative thing instead of the positive thing, because you actually mean something positive, but you're saying it in a negative way. But the universe doesn't understand sarcasm, so it's going to take you literally. So sarcasm is not a good thing. And being a cynic, you're not really sarcastic, but you put a lot of energy and emphasis on the aspect of humanity that's really stupid to you. And that's not good, because then you're going to get more of people's stupidity. And for a cynic, I guess that's normal, because we expect people to act like that. Like we're counting on it. Like we don't even see another path that a human could take except being stupid. Because you got to understand, everybody that's a cynic thinks you're stupid. Like, that's the number one thing. If you want to know if you're a cynic, it's a cynic is somebody that thinks that everybody's dumb as fuck, bro. And they're mostly right, because they're more intelligent than most people, and that's why they're cynical. And but the thing is, I feel like the cynic, not in my case, but in the everyday cynic, not the spiritual cynic, but in the everyday blue collar cynic person, I feel like uh they might not they like they're not aware that this is causing them this issue. Like they're not aware that thinking everybody's stupid is just gonna cause more stupidity instead of less, right? you know um in the spiritual aspect of cynicism, we're just angry, very very angry. And it's normal to be angry, because people love rape nowadays, and people are so fucking retarded that they think the only people getting raped is little girls, and they don't think about the little boys getting raped. And that's stupid too. Even if it was little girls, it's a little girl. She's not supposed to be fucking at that age. Shit, even the king of pedos, God, said that you should at least wait until she has her first period, which could be at any age. A woman, the king of pedophiles said that shit, and a little girl could have her periods at 9 year old or 8 year old. So that nigga's still the king of pedophiles at the end of the motherfucking day. He's just trying to make himself feel better, like just he's just trying to make himself feel better at this point, because he's like, like, well, shit, at least wait a little bit, you know what I mean? Like even he sees how fucked up that shit is, bro. But he doesn't stop it. He encourages. God actually encourages pedophilia. He doesn't stop pedophilia. He encourages it. Like he gives it like a platform. He gives it a format. Bro, a girl could have her periods at 9, 8, 11, shit, maybe even 7. in some rare cases, but 8, 9, 10, 11, it could happen. Most girls get their periods a lot older than that. But it's very common for a girl to get her period at 8, 9, 10, 11. It can happen. So now, Lucifer forbids somebody ends up going out with a very underage little girl, and she has a period and she's 8. Well, this motherfucker can now get married with this little girl that is now considered a woman, and they can fuck. He can blow this 9-year old's back out whenever he fucking feels like it. And people think that's okay. And that's why spiritual cynicism exists. And that's why we're very angry people, and we don't like other people. We don't want to hang around other people. We think other people are disgusting. We think other people should just like crawl in a corner and die. And we do try to fight it. Me, in my case, as a spiritual cynic, I try to fight it when I need to, but I keep it around because people are fucking horrible, fucking savage animals. So I try to keep as much cynicism as I can without letting it like disturb my vision of life, which it does, But nowadays, it's not the cynicism that's fucking with me. It's just life, period, that's making me have a bad outlook on life. Um, and of course, a little bit of my cynicism ain't it's not helpful either. But I'm not gonna let go of that cynicism neither, because Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and possible virus outbreaks and Illuminati, So I can't get rid of that cynicism when I'm surrounded by the enemy like this. I can't permit myself to let go of my spiritual cynicism. I can let go of my mental, intellectual cynicism and not try to not insult a person's intelligence by over exacerbating my own over his, which it's not a thing I've ever been interested in doing. I really don't care because I'm too lazy to do that. Um, but but that spiritual cynicism, I'm gonna latch on to it because I don't want to get steamrolled by these fucking savages that call themselves humans, Americans, or Canadians, which I don't believe in. And we have to believe in them because not all of them are savages. But the thing is, when we talk like that, let's say I'm a cynic. When cynics speak the way that we're speaking, like as right now, bro, the normal people are gonna feel offended because they feel like they're part of the stupid people because they're proud of their country, they're proud of where they live, they have friends, they have nice lives, not necessarily like super good lives. They're not. I'm not talking about nice life like they're fucking rich and no. They have lives with people, and they're not, the people in their life are not the smartest people, but it doesn't matter. They're helpful. They're there for them, and they give them support. And we're like a little bit like extreme and shit, and we don't have a lot of friends, so we don't understand this dude, but this dude don't understand us. But the thing is, I do understand that guy, but that guy doesn't understand me, and it's okay for this guy to not understand me, and he doesn't have to, because he's doing the right thing by being who he is, and by listening to the spiritual cynic, and by being who he is, he's doing the right thing. And he doesn't need to change anything. As long, like I said, I'm backing that horse. And as long as you're backing that horse, it doesn't matter what you do. Because this horse that we're backing right now has the convictions that we have. It has the principles that we have. And this is why we're backing that horse. We're not backing this horse because we're going to get $3 billion. We're not backing this horse because we're going to get a brand new record deal. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit, especially nowadays. This is the worst time to think about shit like this, and that's fucked up too. And that makes me quite a cynic too. That depresses the shit out of me, because a cynic is a person that's pretty depressed. But that depresses the fuck out of me, man. I like economics. Economics is one of my favorite things to do. I love counting money. It's fun. I think I'm gonna be an accountant one of these days, man. I love numbers, man. I love playing around the numbers. A lot of people, sometimes in life, it's good to go back to things that you used to do or you didn't used to do, because for some reason, you change. Your brain evolves, man. Like, especially if you've been eating good food for 10 years, your brain is going to evolve. You might not have been using your brain actively, but it's still in good health. And the fact that it's in good health, that means it can do more things than regular. So, you hated math when you was in high school, and then you go back to it outside of high school, and then you're like, yo, I love math. The same shit happened to me with accounting. I was not good at math when I was a kid, man. Like, I was not good at math when I was a kid, bro. But I started doing my own accounting when I opened up my business. When I opened up my first business, I did my own accounting. I fucking loved it. It was fucking fun. I was actually enjoying myself, bro. So that's that literally. So this financial depression, financial hit, this financial assassination of America gives me a lot of grief. And it gives me a lot of grief because, once again, people don't care about that shit either, because they're desensitized, whatever the fuck. They're jaded and desensitized garbage bullshit. You know, and that brings me a lot of pain and anger to see us being financially assassinated like this, and no one gives a shit. But like I said, that's my cynical point of view. I know you guys don't like hearing that shit. So, like I said, the normal guy, he's doing the right thing and he's backing the right horse. And I'm gonna back this horse too, man. And I don't give a fuck if we die like Nikola Tesla, alone and destitute, like everybody loves to say about Nikola Tesla. I don't care about dying like Nikola Tesla, because I love myself the way I am right now. I don't feel like I need to change. If I need to change anything, I want some more power and some more money. But, and there's a lot of things I'm willing to do for more power and money. And there's also a lot of things I will not do for power and money, like hurting little kids or raping women, especially those that don't deserve it. Having non-consensual sex, with children, men, women, and children. That's absurd to me. That's crazy. So, I don't feel like doing that. That's not my kind of shit. It's not my kind of vibe. That's not how I swing. That's not how I do my thing. It's not how I vibe. And it's just not how I vibe, man. It's just not how I do things, man. So that's why I'm backing that horse, and I will cherish and take care of that horse, and I will brush that horse's hair every fucking day, and I'm gonna be happy with it. I'm gonna be fucking happy with that horse's fucking hair, and brushing that horse's hair, and cleaning the fucking horse, and riding that fucking horse too. Because I'm happy with that horse. I don't know why people like the other horse. I don't understand it. I'm happy with this horse. I don't have a problem with that horse. Anyways, so a sad day today. Very, very sad day. That was the saddest thing I've seen all day, dude. And I do hope if anybody sees this video, they're gonna pass the message to and boycott, defame or boycott. And if you don't know what defame is, I'm talking about uh straight up interrogate, negatively interrogate DJ Academics. I hope he gets defamed. I hope you guys defame him. I hope you guys boycott his ass. Now don't harass him now, because I can't tell you to harass him, because YouTube is going to say that I'm something hate speech, that I'm encouraging hate speech. But I'm not encouraging hate speech, but I am encouraging some defamation, because he deserves that shit. He deserves to get defamed. There needs to be some defamation going on in his case, on his channel. You can't do that to people and get away with it, bro. Like, you're not gonna get away with it. Like, right now he thinks he's getting away with it because ain't nobody saying shit. Because like I said, guys, people are fucking stupid. Y'all are sitting there being angry at me, but the thing you don't understand is that there's fucking over 10,000 people watching this fucking live stream that probably are very aware that this dude's a rapist. And I just told them that the guy was a rapist. Ain't nobody said shit. So you might feel offended by it, but at the end of the day, that doesn't mean I'm wrong. So with that said, I'm gonna stop it right here, because this video is too damn long. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.